Hey everyone, it's Ellie and welcome back to my channel. Okay. Well, sorry, my cat knocked over my camera and now she's playing with it. Okay. This is just gonna be a kind of quick video. It's one that I talked about before on my, projects video for 2025, and I have now fully set the entire journal up, and I just want to explain how I set it up and my plan for it and when I hopefully will finish it. And this is my Bluey Journal. Bluey is an Australian cartoon, like preschool show about a lovely family of four. They're dogs, of course, because it's an animated show, and it's just a really sweet children's show that I really quite enjoy. And as my son is now 2 years old, a little over 2 years old, we have it on. And honestly, just to be clear, I was watching this show long before my son turned 2. I was watching it when I was pregnant. But we now have it on the TV for at least maybe like 2 episodes for like 3 days a week at some point. Usually if I need it to get something done, like I really just need to get dinner ready or get it like quickly up and I really don't have time, or if there's something going on that I have to deal with or something that comes up, it'll be on the TV for at the very least like 1 or 2 episodes. Just to give like just a slight distraction. I know you're not supposed to do that, but to be honest, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, so I actually really enjoy the show Bluey though, and I think there's a lot of interesting things in there, not just for kids, but also for adults. The way it's framed and structured is pretty much like you're just kind of putting a camera in the house of a family and just watching how their day goes and what things that they get up to. And I find that really interesting. I mean, they just happen to be dogs, but the way that the kids behave and the way they talk and the way the parents interact, it feels very real, and I really enjoy that. I also like that the show tends to talk about things that parents go through as well, being caregivers to their children, and not just things that children need to learn, but also how parents even try to teach these lessons and how they do it in a fun way. It's usually through games, and I find that really cool and kind of something that I want to strive for as not just a parent, but as an educator as well. So anyway, that long spiel to say, this is my Bluey review journal. And it's not done, not even like by a long shot, but I did set up the entire journal. Because we watch episodes pretty randomly, I sometimes, I wanted to make sure the entire thing was set up and ready to go. So if an episode comes up and I want to take some notes about it or write about it or anything like that, the page is already set up and I don't have to do anything extra. So I used this journal from Archer and Olive. It's an A5, and it was in a sub box called Into the Wild, and this sub box is from a long time ago. I think it's from like 2022 or 2021 even. I don't know exactly the date, but it is a very old sub box. And this is back when their A5 journals used to have 160 pages in them instead of the 192 that they currently have. So it honestly fit everything perfectly. And I'll just go ahead and show you how I set everything up. So the inside cover page is blank for now. This is before they started adding the little decorations and things on the front inside cover. I'll probably end up just putting tons and tons of Bluey stickers in here. My son has a couple of things for Bluey stickers, so I'll probably use those and put them in here, but haven't gotten around to that yet. I have this first page blank. Oh, this journal also has perforated pages, which I find interesting. None of the other journals that they've done, I think maybe only one that had watercolor paper in it, has ever had perforated pages. This is the only one I can think of. But this is how every single page in this journal is set up. So I took the opening title screen for each episode, which just has the episode title and then a little picture of something representative of the episode. And I put that in the top, I guess, right corner. And then the bottom left corner is that image from the title screen just here again. This is kind of reminiscent to me of, sorry, my son was coughing over the monitor. He's okay. He's got a little bit of a cold, so he's napping and he just coughed a little bit. But anyway, this is reminiscent for me of the end of the episode when they do the credits, and there's something usually happening in the bottom left corner of the screen, some pictures or a character moving around. And I thought about doing that, but a lot of the end screens are kind of Bluey dancing, so I didn't want them to be the same for every single one, so I decided to go with this method instead. I did try briefly to do a switch up, but I didn't necessarily like it this way at all. I preferred the other way. So all the rest of them are this way, with the image, or the image in the bottom corner and the title screen at the top. Sorry, the shadows are being really weird. This is kind of late afternoon, and the sun is being strange. Hold on one second. It should be a little better on the shadows. And yeah, that is just how I set up every single episode for the entire show. Just the main title screen in the top corner, in the bottom corner, a picture of something representative of the episode, which ends up just being the picture from the title screen. I have all of season 1 in here, which season 1 consists of 52 episodes, I believe. 40, 50, yes, 52 episodes. And then I just roll right into season 2, and I do the exact same thing for all the season 2 episodes. This is just, again, helpful for me to have something already set up and ready to go. In case we watch one of the episodes, I can just flip right to it, do my notes, write my thoughts, and all of that. The way that I plan on doing this journal is mostly freeform. What I want to do is just, write the season number at the top and the episode number at the top, and then do a rating. My ratings are not going to be star ratings, though. It's going to be tier ratings. I'm sorry, my cat has just been all over the place today. She's jumping all over the little chairs that I use to keep my tripod up together, so I'm sorry for the weird cuts in this video. She's just having a time, I guess. So I was saying that for this one, I just want to put the season number at the top and the episode number also, and then I'm going to rate them, but I'm not going to do a star rating. I'm instead going to do a teardrop rating of 1 to 5 teardrops of how much did I cry while watching this episode. Some of them it's not a lot, and some of them it's a lot. So I think that's just kind of funny, because I think all the episodes are all pretty good. I can't think of a single bad one that I've seen. So I don't think there's much point in me rating them by star ratings. So I decided to rate them in a different way. Yeah, I've got them all the way. We're in season 3. And it worked out pretty much perfectly. The sign is a 30-minute special towards the end of season 3. That's why it has a full spread. And then the last episode, surprise. I don't have any more pages after this, so I can't do the mini-sodes or anything. But I am just going to do all the major episodes in season 1, 2, and 3. And that will be all collected in this one journal. If we end up getting more seasons, maybe I'll continue, or maybe I won't, just depends. But I just really wanted to do this kind of project because it just seems like a lot of fun. And as I've stated many times in many of my videos, I really, really love media journaling. I like looking back on my thoughts on things that I've watched. This won't be my initial thoughts, obviously, but they are going to be my current thoughts, I guess. My current thoughts as of 2025. And maybe later on in life, I'll have changed my mind, or I'll think differently, or maybe I'll just straight forget, and then I'll come back and see what I thought about these episodes and these shows. I just like media journaling. Anyway, this was kind of just a quick, here's a thing I'm doing, here's a thing I'm working on kind of video, kind of, you know, not really too much planning for this one. So based on my estimation of, you know, how long it'll take me to get through this entire book, and probably what I'll write for each thing, because I kind of already have an idea. I've already seen all these episodes at least once. Probably I'll get through this journal maybe in April or May of next year in 2025. So when that day comes, I will for sure 100% do a flip through of this entire notebook and show you all the pages that I completed. And I also was thinking about doing a video, actually doing a ranking of every episode based on how much they made me cry, just because I think that would be fun. And again, I really enjoy Bluey, like I genuinely enjoy it. So I just think it's fun to talk about and nice to talk about something fun and interesting. So yeah, that is just a quick look through of how I set up my Bluey journal, and the next video that I put up will probably be a little look through of my new reading journal and how I set it up, and the October spreads that I did and the November spreads that I did. And then after that should be another media journal that I'm also planning on doing, which is a Miraculous Ladybug media journal for a different reason than the Bluey journal, but that should be up. And also the December subscription box for Archer and Olive should be coming, as well as a very quick, probably will be a short, review / look at the January Kit Club, because that should also be coming in my mail really soon. Also thinking about, but not sure if I'll do yet, a sub-box review for Archer and Olive for the past 2 years, because I've been subscribed to them for the past 2 years. So we'll see. I'll see if I can scrape that one together. I no longer have a lot of the boxes or even some of the items in the boxes, so it might be difficult to scrape that one together, but we'll see. I may do it. Anyway, enough rambling from me. That was my Bluey journal. Let me know what you thought about it. If you're not here for it, that's fine too. Let me know what you think either way. And if you have ever thought about doing a media journal specifically for one piece of media, in this case, this is specifically for the show Bluey, let me know. I always think they're kind of fun having like themed journals, and I haven't really ever done one that I've actually finished, so I definitely want to finish this one and complete it and see it fully realized and fully finished. So yeah, thanks for joining me in this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!